This is a real API, running right now. This documentation page, I did not write one line of it.
FastAPI generated it automatically from the code itself.
I am Mahaz, episode 55.
This is the framework behind almost every AI API you have used.
Let us build one.
Flask, from last episode, builds websites, pages people look at.
FastAPI builds APIs, endpoints that other programs call.
Your phone app, a front end, even another AI model all talk through an API.
FastAPI is not a replacement for Flask. It is a different job entirely. And it is the fastest growing Python framework in the world right now. Your first endpoint, 5 lines. From FastAPI import FastAPI. App equals FastAPI.
At app.get a /, same decorator idea as Flask.
But notice async def, not just def. Return a Python dictionary directly. FastAPI converts it to JSON for you.
No manual son encoding. No content type headers. It is automatic.
Real APIs need dynamic URLs. /users/ an actual ID.
Without typing, that ID arrives as a string, even if it should be a number.
Compare an untyped path param to user_ID:int. With the type hint, FastAPI converts it and validates it automatically.
Send a letter instead of a number. FastAPI rejects it before your code even runs.
That validation for free just from a type hint.
Now imagine accepting a whole JSON object, not just one value. Without Pydantic, you manually check every field, every type, every missing key.
That is dozens of lines of validation code for every single endpoint. A Pydantic model replaces all of that with one class definition.
Class item, inheriting base model, name:string, price:float.
Send bad data, missing a field, wrong type, FastAPI rejects it automatically.
You write the shape once. Validation happens forever, for free. Why async def specifically? This is where it actually matters.
A normal function blocks. While it waits, your whole server waits too.
With a slow database call, every other user queues up behind it.
Async lets FastAPI pause one request and serve others while waiting. One process handling hundreds of requests, almost like a juggler.
This is exactly why AI APIs use FastAPI. Model calls are slow, and async hides it.
30 seconds before automatic docs and the live build.
55 episodes. The AI series is 15 episodes away now.
If this content is useful, 1 subscribe is how the channel keeps going. 2 seconds. Tap it now. Okay, automatic documentation next. Normally, documenting an API is a separate, tedious job.
You write it by hand, and it goes stale the moment the code changes.
FastAPI reads your type hints and Pydantic models directly.
Visit /docs, a full interactive Swagger page appears. 0 extra code. Every endpoint, every parameter, every expected type, documented automatically.
You can even test requests directly from that page, live.
Many endpoints share the same setup, checking a database, verifying a user. Without dependency injection, you copy that logic into every single endpoint.
Repeated code, repeated bugs, repeated maintenance.
Depends lets you write that logic once as its own function. Pass depends of get_db into any endpoint that needs it.
FastAPI runs it automatically and hands you the result. One source of truth. Live build PredictAPI shaped exactly like a real AI serving API.
Step 1. A Pydantic model defining the exact input shape. Step 2. An async post endpoint that accepts that model directly. Step 3. A dependency that loads a shared resource once, reused everywhere.
Step 4. Return a structured response, automatically converted to JSON.
Step 5. Run it and /docs documents the whole thing for you.
This is the same shape used by real production AI APIs.
3 mistakes that trip up almost every first FastAPI project.
Mistake 1. Calling a slow, blocking function inside an async endpoint.
That blocks the whole event loop. Async stops helping at all.
Mistake 2. Skipping type hints and losing all the automatic validation.
Mistake 3. Forgetting CORS when a front-end on another origin calls your API.
Add CORS middleware with the allowed origins. One block of code fixes it.
Your challenge.
Add a second endpoint to PredictAPI that returns a confidence score.
Step 1. Extend the Pydantic response model with a confidence field. Step 2. Return a float between 0 and 1 alongside the prediction. Step 3. Check /docs to confirm it documents itself automatically.
Bonus. Add input validation so confidence can never be requested as negative.
Reply with a screenshot of your working docs page. I reply to every single one. Let us recap what you actually learned today.
Path parameters. Typed, validated URL values, for free.
Pydantic models, entire request shapes validated with one class.
Async endpoints, handling many requests without blocking each other.
Automatic docs, a full interactive API reference with zero extra work. Dependency injection, shared logic written once, reused everywhere. This is the real shape of production APIs, including the ones serving AI models. Next episode, Python automation, scripts that run themselves. Subscribe so you do not miss it. See you tomorrow.
FastAPI, unlocked.
You built an API today shaped exactly like the ones serving real AI models. Path params, Pydantic, Async, Autodocs, dependency injection, all yours.
Next, episode 56, Python automation.
Subscribe for the next bonus episode. Tell me what your first API would serve.
I am Mahaz. See you in episode 56.